welcome back to Queen Beez vlog. Our first discussion is, what would you look for in a man to begin with? Is that right?
Yeah, you're in a hot seat.
Okay.
Yeah, we're making our way.
I would look for someone that is strong-minded, that can make decisions. Not like, oh, you know, you decide, no, you decide, no, you decide, no, you decide. That would do my head in. And someone that wants a family and to like settle down.
Yeah.
Has a good job. Can drive.
Ain't a drug dealer.
Ain't a drug dealer. Yeah.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
Gosh, what does that look in a man? It's got to have an ambition. 100%
Yeah.
has to have ambition. Strong-minded. Someone that looks at their faults and sees their faults and wants to change and learn from their faults. Sort of things. Just doesn't sit on it. Hard-working. That really comes under ambitious. Family man. 100's got to be a family man.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, I don't know. Lucy?
I don't really know, like, if a guy's got kids, I need to see how he is with them kids. He can't be a non-existent dad, because if we had a child and then we broke up, say for example, you're going to be non-existent for my child. Do you get what I mean? So how you are with your kids, if you've got them already, is going to tell me everything I'd need to know. Because I don't expect him to be any different from my kids than the kids he's already got. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. I don't care if the guy hasn't got his dream job now, but you know, like, I need to see that he's got goals and he constantly wants to improve and constantly move forward, and okay, yeah, I've achieved this, so what's next? Yeah, what's next? And keep going. Like, I don't mind if the guy's not where he wants to be when I first meet him, as long as that when he gets there, he don't be like, see you later, bye. Like, this isn't Build a Bear factory, you know, like, I'm not building you up for the next
Build a bear.
Build a bear. Like, it's not, I'm not building you up for the next woman. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no. Like, it's just not. Do you get what I mean? But it has to have like proper goals and ambitions and that sort of thing. Like, I can't be someone that just sits on their ass and expects the world to bring everything on a plate. Like, you need to go out and get it. Do you get what I mean?
Agreed.
Okay, for me, a key thing that a guy has to have when I'm looking for him or whatever, he's got to have good communication. A relationship's never going to work if you're shit at communicating, because it's just going to piss one another off, from experience. And second of all, you can't be cold-hearted. Why are you in a relationship when you're cold-hearted? You can't.
Yeah.
You need to be open to love. Like, you can't just be a cold, closed-off person, because then you're obviously probably a narcissist and got problems.
Oh.
So, not involved. Next! I would also say you need to be able to prioritise your timing. Timing is a key thing in my life. If you've got plans with me, I expect you to stick to those plans. Unless something really important did come up, then that's fine. But you need to be able to prioritise your friends, from your girlfriend to your work life, all things like that, and not just be like in my skin 24/7. I like my own time as well. But just someone, I'm a very like cuddly person, as you guys know. So I expect a lot of intimacy, and I'm someone who's like words of affirmation. So I like to be told like, oh, I missed you, or things like that.
Oh,
That's
the
me.
opposite.
Really?
Are you?
Yeah.
No, I love
that.
it.
I like
I get
it.
gassed
Oh.
with that.
There's people that like gifts.
Makes
Their
me
way of showing love
cringe.
is by giving gifts. And if
Yeah.
someone was to give me a gift, that's not my love language.
Yeah, no.
Mine's words of affirmation and communication and so on.
Mine's time.
Yeah.
Like,
Time
time is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you spend money on somebody, you can get that back, you can earn it again. But if I give you my time, that's time gone, I'll never get that time back. Do you get what I mean? So if I waste time on you, that's my biggest thing. I can't stand it.
And me. I would like a strong, independent go-getter of a man. Someone that is willing to push me as well as himself, and vice versa. Goals, got to have those family goals. The aim of the game in a relationship is to end up with either a family or marriage. Like, I'm not keen on the marriage bit. That's just my personal, but yeah, I'm not asking too much from a man these days.
Nobody said anything about the bedroom. Nobody.
Oh yeah.
But hold on. Do you believe that people are generally good and bad? I don't. Yeah, I think.
What do you mean?
So I think, say if I was to sleep with somebody today and then give a review on it, not that I would, but if, and it didn't work for me, I wouldn't say, oh, so and so shit in bed. Like, that's not me. I don't say that sort of stuff. I would say that we're not compatible. Do you get what I mean? I think it's more about compatibility. There's some people that you are compatible with in the bedroom, and there's others that you're not. Say, for example, we all slept with the same guy. Just for example, everybody's opinion on it would probably be different. Do you get what I mean? Because everybody likes different things. Everybody's into different things. You know, it's just the way that it is. So I don't think that anybody's shit in the bedroom. I think like it's about compatibility and whether, you know, what they do and you do it works or it don't.
I honestly think with the bedroom situation of a relationship, that can be worked on. That's the fun part of a relationship. So if there's something that
I don't know.
I think if you slept with someone, like first time you're sleeping together, 9 times out of 10 it's not amazing.
No, because you
don't know each other.
Yeah, you don't know
You're
each
not
other yet, and you don't know what each other likes. So it does. There is a build up over time where it gets better and better and better. Or sometimes you can sleep with someone and on the first go it's just amazing, and then afterwards you're just like, oh, we're not going to go back to that first night because the first night was wicked and the second night was all right. Yeah. So it just depends.
But if you're not compatible, it will never get better because it's just not. Do you get what I mean?
I'll be honest.
What do you mean by compatible?
Yeah.
Like,
you know, like example, you might say, "Oh, I slept with so and so yesterday and it was dead." What was dead to you? I think it's more about compatibility. Like, as in, there's somebody out there for everybody. I truly believe that. And there's somebody in the bedroom for everybody. What one likes is someone loves it, someone hates it. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's somebody like that for everybody.
I would never have sex with someone who doesn't kiss while they're having sex. Cause I know people that have slept with people
but if
and
you've got
they don't kiss while they're having sex.
Yeah, it's a bit
Yeah, but I don't know if that's
odd.
No, but there's some people that have breath conditions. and I will turn my head, like I'll kiss you, but my tongue's not going in your mouth.
Why are you sleeping with people that have?
Well, let me tell you something. I realised after a certain time that I can't be sticking around with someone when their breath's that high. So next, but what I'm saying is, like, I've dated.
Get high off the keys.
I've dated a guy who, you know, he weren't exactly like big in the department downstairs, but I didn't let him come near me until I was ready, and I made him wait at least like 4 weeks, if I remember precise, because I really liked him and I wanted him to work well. I shouldn't have even waited. Like, it was like, right. But because I really, really liked him and I allowed myself to like him before sex or anything got involved, I stayed at it and I stuck with it. But 6 months, 7 months down the line, you get fed up.
Yeah, you're not
my knees aren't getting, your tongue's not working anymore. Like, so you need to. What?
You tell him to spell your name out, boy.
Like, you know, so I got rid of him. Like, I think sex plays a big part in a relationship.
Play a big part.
Yeah, it does.
You can't just date someone based on personality.
What percentage would you say it plays a
I'd say
big
it's a
part
third.
in?
Third, yeah.
I say a third.
Okay.
A third of the relationship is like, you know, like you find each other attractive. You know, like in that sort of stuff. Like a third of it, I would say.
Okay.
What would you say?
I'd probably agree with the third.
I'd agree with the third.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because the rest of it makes, like, there's other bits that make
That
up
make
to the
the
whole.
rest,
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree.
But it is a big part. I mean,
Huge.
a monogamous relationship. Would you have one of those?
What's that?
I've been offered
You
that
don't have
before.
sex
I said,
with
hell
anything
no.
you get married and you don't touch. You're like friends basically.
No, because what am I going to get let down?
You're
You're
not
in a
in a relationship.
relationship, but
Nothing.
you just have sex with each other. So you're not in a relationship, but you're only allowed to have sex with each other. You can't have sex with
No,
anyone
because
else.
straight you get attached, and
Yeah.
like, what's the point? Like, I'm this is some stupidness. Like, I
Yeah,
want a
it's true.
relationship which is a proper relation. No games, no
Yeah.
this, no that. Like, there's men out there who are still playing games, and you're big age, and it's like, are you not tired?
Listen, there was, right, in the George last night, there was the guy, this played in my mind today, the guy in there with the girl in the orange dress. Remember them two? And there's like a couple goals.
Oh yeah.
These two came in the George together, yeah? Now I'm just assuming this is only from the outsider's point. It could not be this, but it looked like it was. He didn't take his eyes off her all night. He
No.
made her, he put her on this pedestal up here.
That's cute.
You know, like,
Yeah.
I was
He was
watching them
dancing
all
her,
night, like,
watching
he
her.
was gassing her, like, he didn't take his eyes off her, you know, like, he put her on this pedestal.
Yeah.
That's the kind of man you're looking for.
100.
Like,
And it was cute to
Yeah.
watch as well.
it was really cute. So if you're watching this, guys,
But more time, yeah, the
Proper
guys on
roles.
here, they'll just look at us and probably try and criticise. Because they will.
Or take tips.
But that's what men do.
Yeah.
But if they were smart enough, they would take a pen and write down the tips. Like, it's not that hard. if you, like, no, because men don't understand. You're going to want to take advice from girls, not from a man, because you're both going to have the same, like, point. Do you know what I mean?
But that's the same vice versa for us women.
Yeah,
as
I'll
well.
go to a man about a man.
Yeah.
Because I need to know. Because men have one track mind, whereas women are such like not emotional
We've
We're
got
emotional.
such
We're emotional.
multi
like,
personalities.
yeah, we're so emotional. We have a lot more emotions than men. Like, we don't think with our vaginas like they think with their dicks. Like, we think with our hearts and our brains. Whereas, you know what I mean? Like, we're just
Yeah.
completely different. So I like to get advice from a man about whoever I'm seeing. Like, why is he doing this or da da da. More time than people I'm asking advice about are complicated. So, anyways.
that's about everything we look for in men, isn't it?
Oh, I forgot. You better treat your mama right. Right? If you can't treat your mum with respect,
Oh,
then
yeah.
fucking hell, you ain't treating me with respect, are ya?
Yeah, I forgot.
Like,
That's a big thing.
big
for me.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, witnessing, like, someone speaking to their mum like shit is like, wow, like, your mum birthed you and you chat to her like you're the same age. Never. Like, when I see my mum, I'm cuddling her, I'm kissing her, I'm like, Mum, I missed you. She's like, I missed you. Like, we always say I love you. Like, we're just so close like that. Even Dad's like, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? Da, da, da. And I'm like, oh, I've just been. Oh, don't leave it too long next time. Love you. Like, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Like, so when I see someone else disrespecting their mum, I'm like, yo, I could never. That's my mama. That's my mother. I couldn't do it.
You sound like you was in church.
Jesus.
It's your mother.
Okay, so that's the type of thing we all look for in a man.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think there's anything.
Oh my God. Being faithful. Hello.
That goes without saying.
That
Yeah, we don't need to be
Those
nasty
things,
like
I
that.
I'm
think
at
the
an age where I'm
basic
not
things
putting
of
up with
loyalty, faithfulness, and all of that should
be,
already
yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
No
So,
lying. Hate liars.
Spontaneous.
Don't be a liar.
Even like little white lies, man, like they irritate me. Like, why?
They irritate me more.
Yeah, because
I'm one of the realest people. I think like I get things. You could talk to me about anything. I get. Do you get what I mean? Like I get things. There's just no need to lie.
No.
Yeah.
I think I even posted something like that on my Insta story today.
You
Like
probably
there's,
did.
Probably. There's just no need to
You're
lie.
quote
about
queen.
things. I love it.
And at least you're quite green.
Yeah, my phone's full of them. It's crazy.
Screenshot.
Mhm.
Save that for a time I need it.
No, it's not even a time I need it. Like
I do.
9 times out of 10, I don't post for what I'm going through. Like I see
Yeah.
something like
Oh,
like
yeah,
I can relate to that, like,
100%.
boom, and I just post
Yeah.
randomly. So people are always like, oh, she's in a relationship. Oh no, she's not. Yes, she is. No, she's not. Like it's not that at all. Do you get what I mean? People love to assume that because you posted something, like you're going through that or that's you right now. No, it's not. It's just.
That's why I've never been the type of person to go to Facebook and write a big statement.
Can't
Oh.
stand.
I hate it.
Can't
No one cares
stand.
about your life, Sally. Shut up. Like, you know what? Like, I'm
Yeah,
sitting there, I'm
diary.
reading it out of fascination.
Yeah,
I'm not reading it to like feel
like
sorry
a
for you.
story.
It's like get a
Oh my
diary
God.
and write it in.
If your life is so shit with that person that you have to go and take time out and write it, just fuck them off and go away.
Exactly.
Do you know what I
I'm
can't
putting it on
stand?
Facebook of all
Airing your
places.
laundry out on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that.
even
no.
Instagram.
For everyone to pass a judgment on, then next week you're back with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
stop it.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do
There are a couple of
that?
people that does that.
It actually irritates irritates me when I haven't got Facebook anyway.
Especially when you want to say
do.
your baby father's shit. If he's shit, don't be with him.
Yeah.
Kick him out.
Do you know what, right? If I had kids and then me and the baby father broke up, I would never out him on social media.
No
ever.
way.
I would never.
Because then
you
your
know,
child
like,
will see that one day.
It's
You're
not
trying
even
to
just
get
that,
attention,
yeah.
like,
You're
what
letting
is it?
everybody know you've got a problem. Like, people don't need
People
to know.
love to hear about people's problems because
Yeah.
they've got nothing else better to do with their life.
But the thing is, all they want to do is read it and have a giggle. Like, it's not like they care.
Oh my god, look what happened to Lucy and did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a fucking day job, man.
But I think
That's
it's
why
worse that.
That's why they got signed to write. They don't have a day job.
I think that's, people just got shouting, like, that's not okay to do that. I don't think.
benefits.
Because at the end of the day, you chose your big father.
Yeah.
And the thing is, people out people to make themselves feel better.
Especially when you go and have like 3 kids with the same baby father and you're still doing the same shit and putting shit up on
Stop having
Facebook.
kids with them. Yeah.
Stop it. Allow it. Don't get
Yeah,
yourself
I know you
pregnant
want to
again.
have your kids with all the same dad, but bloody hell, gosh, sort it out.
Yeah, I can't. I hate people that out people on social media. It really bugs me.
Bugs.
It's like my biggest bugbear. Like, if your baby dad ain't shit, you know that you don't need to tell everyone he ain't. Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Tell him it to his face, mate. You ain't shit.
Next
you
week,
don't need to
what did you say to me?
I don't know what baby father you'll be having.
I would never date. I'd never. Do you know what? Like, I wouldn't have a baby father. Like, I wouldn't think about having kids with someone if they disrespected me beforehand. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's some girls that they're like, oh, he's slept with another girl, but I'm pregnant now with him. So, like, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. That's why, like, if I want to have kids, like, me personally, if I had kids and I was with someone or whatever, I would make sure that we have a solid foundation before we even think about having a child. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, my mindset now.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you're younger, you're like, I can't wait to have a child. Like, but you don't think about all the stuff. Like, when you're actually going through it, like, you don't think of finances, nursery fees, all stuff like that. It's expensive. So you're gonna want to make sure that the man that you are planning on having kids with is a man who has a solid job, a solid, income, has a roof over his head. You're gonna want to look at these things. Does he drive? Is he gonna be able to pick up our kid from nursery? Is he gonna be able to do that? Like, if he's walking on foot, where are you going? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not. It just is what it is. Like, you got to look at a lot of things in all aspects. Like, and one thing I do a lot is ignore red flags when I shouldn't actually be ignoring them. Like, I'll give someone like three red flags, and then when I see my stuff start cussing the person, why am I still there? I shouldn't have to cuss someone. Cuss someone to my friends, or do you know what I mean? I shouldn't have to do that, especially when it's so early on. I shouldn't have to do that. So one thing I've learned is don't ignore red flags. They're there for a reason. As soon as you see one, duck. Like, it don't matter how big or small it is. Like, my morals are like, for example, time. If you can't make it somewhere, don't ignore me for 2 hours. Actually, let me know.
Yes. Oh, that there.
Because then I could have gone and done something that I needed to do or whatnot. Like, I just think men ain't well sometimes. But
It's because they got to live up to the phone that everyone wants.
they got to live up to an ego, which will get deflated.
And that's why they got mental health.
I can't be with
That's
It's mental health is major in men because they have so much pressure they have to live up to.
Pride. It's their pride.
But it's not. It's okay. So we're sitting here and we're all saying what we want from a man. So we're giving expectations for a man, so they have to live up to their expectations
But
or
men
try
have
to live up to.
us.
They do, but
And the female
it's
expectation
different
of a
from
man
a female to a man.
is
I
mad.
wouldn't know. I wouldn't expect anything more from a man than what I can do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
But there's
do you get
girls
what I
out there
mean?
that
I'm
would.
not. If I can't bring to the table what I'm asking for, then I'm not asking for it.
Yeah.
What I'm asking you to do is match me. That's it. I'm not
Yeah.
asking for anything more than. Do you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong. If you're not right where you want to be in life now, and you're not really matching me, well, look at your potential. Do you get what I mean? You might have in a year's time, 2 years' time, you might have that potential that you'll be above me. But we need to see, because as soon as we're together, the whole you and I, we're now a we. So what are we doing? What are we working on? What can we do to improve this? Do you get what I mean? We're now a partnership. We're 50-50.
Yeah, you've got to
There
work
are times
together.
Do you get what I mean? There are times when you can't put up your 50 and you can only put up 30, so I've got to put up 70. You know, like, it's give and take, give and take. There are times when I'll fall off and you've got to put up the rest. To get, as a partnership, that's how it works.
There's a balance.
I can't be with a guy that's selfish, that just takes and don't give nothing back. You know, like, it has to be, like, I'm not asking for materialistic things, like, that doesn't bother me at all, but, you know, like, it's, you know, like, you do stuff for a man, like, say, example, I could do all your washing, I could cook you your dinner, I could literally take you places, like, we could go out together, you know, it might even be, could you put £50 in the bank till payday, like, you know, random stuff like that. But then if I call you and say, hey, I'm going to be home in 20 minutes, can you run a bath for me, and you can't do it, things like that, like, what?
Yeah.
You know, like, it can't be,
Yeah.
you take, and then
And
you
not
don't want to give
give.
anything back, because that's not,
It's exhausting
works,
as
yeah.
a woman though.
it
to
is.
keep giving and giving and,
Mhm.
and not getting nothing back from that person, and it's tiring.
I mean, the girls that give, I mean, take, I don't give.
Yeah, I don't get, like,
Yeah,
girls
don't
do
get me
that.
wrong, there is girls out there that just take
Mhm.
and take and take, and then
Yeah.
that guy's exhausted himself.
My biggest thing though is I would hate a man to say to me, oh, she wouldn't have that if it weren't for me. You
Oh,
know, like,
yeah.
I said, like, I'm independent.
Yeah.
I want a man, but I don't need one. There's
Exactly,
a difference.
there
Do you
is
know what I
a
mean? Like, wanting one,
big
needing one.
difference.
I don't need one. I just,
In it, I don't need you, I want
Yeah.
you.
it's
So
not the
work
same.
with me. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not
Mhm.
against me.
It's like what we were talking about earlier, when someone says like, you're missing out on a lot of stuff because you're not with me. No, I'm not. I'm actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You're
Do you know
doing
what I mean?
better without
I'm doing
that
Well,
better.
person.
that's the insecurities. They got to tell themselves that.
Yeah, to make
For
them
them
feel
to
better.
feel better.
Yeah.
But
That's what it is.
and then when as me hearing that, I'm just thinking, narcissist, insecure, problems. Do you know, I'm just
Yeah.
thinking. I'm not thinking. Maybe I should get back with them. I'm not thinking anything like that. Do you know what I mean? So
Because you know you're not missing out.
no,
That's
I'm
why.
not. I'm
Not
living my
at all.
best life. even before, like, it's no, like, I don't think about it enough to care.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, each to their own. But yeah. Are you texting? Are you? Big podcast.
I just sent a message back, so you know, so my phone doesn't ring.
Okay. Well, anyway, guys, we're gonna leave because we have things to do. No, I'm taking. We're gonna go, but make sure you like, subscribe, and follow our Instagram page, queenbeezbeliefz.
Don't forget to share.
Share because you care, and we are there.
Wow.
Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to Queen Beez vlogs.